Vicky and Greg just left us. They're down by the stream. It's a nice day. A little light breeze blowing.
I take it this beautiful area.
It's pretty
right
here. So we just met the caretaker. She's very nice. Her name's Grace. That must be her cabin up there. Caretaker. So it's a nice site. They got nice things here about the park and Pisa Rock Side Trail. Bigfoot's been doing it for years. Use the gray water pit for washing dishes. Don't wash dishes near the stream. Lean-to is a shared space. So we're at the tent site. Well, there's the washing pit for dishing. That's good. Forgot where the privy was the other way, I guess. The other problem we're here is somebody's right there where you're gonna pee and stuff. The other ones might be more private up there on the hill. How's your first meal on the trail?
Oh, gee, this is spaghetti sauce, sausages, rice, and some beans.
It's very hot. I burned my mouth, but it's good. I'm making some tea. It's like the perfect sunset tonight. We never have like a good camping experience like this. No bugs, perfect temperatures.
Bugs haven't been around lately. And it's only about all the trip.
You know, I don't know how long this is going to last. Hopefully it could last the whole 4 days, but I don't know. Day 1 started out good with weather. Yeah. I wonder if Vicky and Greg got home yet.
What happened then?
I thought I was alive, and as I was taking my shoes off in the hammock, I had one foot on the ground, and it started going over, and I started cussing furiously, you know. Well, I pushed off with my foot out of the way of this falling tree.
It's a cute privy. Up and down. Yeah, snap. It's not like we haven't seen this before. I already did the Bigelows. We're probably about 5 years older since we've seen anything like this. The good thing we got saddleback done before we were any older. Climb is too much kicking my butt. I haven't been filming that much. It says the next 3 miles are above tree line in the fragile alpine zone. No camping for the next 3 miles. So there's Saddleback Base Lodge way down there. We're not sure if this is the Horn. Let's Dave climbing the Horn. It's about 2 hours, 3 hours after we were on the second hump there of Saddleback, not Saddleback Junior. But the terrain is so hard. So this was one of the new campsites that we didn't know about, and I saw the platforms through the woods and went in there.
There it is. Poplar Ridge. 31,000 feet.
Thank you. So we're right up from that river crossing. We didn't think we could go any further tonight. We're right by this nice pool of water here, and the waterfall is right down from us. But we're right in here.
Kind of slanted, so it's not the most flattest terrain. It's not like one of those nice little pellets that you get to lie on. It's nice and straight and everything.
So we're on the top of Lone Mountain.
So where do we start?
We started here. Vicky and Greg dropped us off on Route 4. First night was here, piece of rock. Then we went up here to the pond. We went over Saddleback, over the Horn. We camped somewhere in here in a site that's not on our map called Reddington. Then we went over Saddleback Junior yesterday. And we plummeted down here yesterday. So every day we've been going slower and slower. Now today we climbed up this. We're right here now on top of Lone Mountain. So we're shooting for this Spalding Mountain lean-to.
And then where?
Well, then we gotta go up Spalding Mountain, over Sugarloaf, plummet down to this dirt road, Caribou Valley, and we think we're gonna have to go out on Caribou Valley. We're not gonna be able to do Crocker, we're out of food. So it's Wednesday. This is Spalding Mountain lean-to. We're camped behind the lean-to. No tent platforms here. We sat down early today, about 1:30, because it might storm, and also we were tired, and because we have to go over Spalding Mountain, and then we have to go over Sugarloaf. So we didn't want to get stuck up there in a thunderstorm or not be able to complete it and not have a place to camp. So we gotta stay put here till morning. So we just climbed up Spalding Mountain from the campground, which the Appalachian Trail doesn't go to the top. As you can see, it's 150 more yards to the top. But we saw so many great views on Saddleback. It's a little hazy today. We might see some off of Sugarloaf. So we're probably just going to continue on the AT.
CCC states, in the honor of the men of the Civilian Conservation Corps, who from 1935 through 1939 contributed greatly to the completion of the Appalachian Trail in Maine, and who on August 14th of 1937 near this spot completed the final link of the entire 2,054-mile trail, dedicated on August 14, 1987 by the volunteers of the Appalachian Trail Club.
So this is where the Appalachian Trail goes through Sugarloaf. It doesn't actually go to the summit of Sugarloaf. We are 0.5 from the summit of Sugarloaf. But today, as you can see by the viewpoint, it's kind of clouded in, so we saw quite a bit. Lift line 2.5 miles, and the dirt road we were headed for is 2.3. So now it's cliffy, where there's like big drop-offs if you kept sliding.
Well, as you can see, we're at the road. We're going to take the road back. We opted not to go to the top. We're just too exhausted. But someone left some trail magic here.
Cliff bars, some juices, some prunes, some almonds. Looks like tomatoes. It's an easy piece.
Okay.
See you really shortly.
Yes.
Oh, I just noticed this. I'm on Long Falls Dam Road. I just parked the truck. This on the road here says mile 2000. Congratulations for through hikers. We didn't even see that when we drove by here a couple times. But I'm headed south. It's only a short piece, a couple miles, because today wasn't going to be good weather. So we decided just to knock off a small piece. Well, I already passed Dave. Oh, it's a really humid day. So this was just a tiny piece. Went around this Flagstaff Lake, took some pictures of the beach. But out here in the middle of the woods, there's this sign that says toilet. Which is kind of weird. And it just points that way. So here's a sign for through hikers by the tree that says mile 2000. Okay, this is where I think we are, on this logging road. So you're going to come this way, you're going to pass East Carey Pond. There's going to be some trails come off of this, the Arnold Trail. Then you're going to come around here and there's West Carey Pond Lean-To. That might be a good spot for lunch because it's a little closer to my side, but then I got to drive around and I've got Round Top Mountain. So even though you have more mileage, I'm going to go slower over this. So you want to wait here at the Lean-To for lunch?
Yes.
Be careful because you know the rocks are still going to be slippery even at low elevation.
Okay, well here off I go.
So you're going to meet me at the Lean-To.
Yep, it's starting the trail about 7:50, so 7, 8, 9, 10,
Are we going to be around
11.
noon?
About noon, we should be meeting around noon.
This is the Maine dirt roads. Hundreds and hundreds of miles of unmarked dirt road up here. This logging roads. Just dropped Dave off. I got 7 miles to go on this road, and then I got to turn on another road to find the AT on the other side. So I'm still climbing Round Mountain, which I don't think has a view. It's kind of tedious, real hot and humid. Just thought this was funny that a moose pooped right on this rock. There's that handsome hiker. Fit, lean, mean hiking machine. How was your hike?
It was hard. It was muddy. Very, very muddy. Very, very rocky. Okay, well as you can see, we just came down from West Carey Pond Lean-To. So now Lori is heading north and she's going to, I don't think they have the road on there.
It's past East Carey Pond.
Yeah, she's going past East Carey Pond, so.
And you're going to Long Falls Dam Road, 3.5.
Yeah, so I got the short time this time, so I'll be out rather quickly.
So this is the lake up here, the West Carey Pond. It's huge. So this is a historical marker that's out here. It says the Great Carrying Place, the 1775 Arnold Expedition Portage Route. A small army of 1,000 soldiers under the command of Benedict Arnold passed over the 13 miles carrying place, camped here on October 14th. On the following day, they crossed West Carey Pond in their bateaux and continued over the steep ridge to the west and on to the Dead River. And they proceeded through the wilderness to attack their goal, Quebec. The Appalachian Trail between Middle and West Carey Ponds precisely follows the old portage route. So this is the other pond. This is East Carey Pond. So the pond walk was pretty. Lots of blueberries beside the trail. Out on the logging road, and I'm pretty happy to see it because it's been a hot afternoon and a long hike. So we're camped right by the road here. You guys are going to your nice cabin. We're not going to get far because it's 7 o'clock. So we found a place right near the road. So we're going to stay right here tonight. Tomorrow morning we'll start climbing the mountain early. Hi! So this is the guy that does trail magic.
Yes, just getting started, but welcome.
Yeah, just make sure you don't lean backwards and fall over. Make sure you got a hand and foothold. Has to be a mushroom. So it's been straight up. It's a tough climb, but it's not the worst we've seen because the rocks are almost placed here like little rock steps, and there also was a metal bar. So at least we haven't come to any of those like sheer ones. Been steps. I'm moving. My foot hurts a little, but I'm moving. I'm giving a log here to sit. So one of those mountains has to be Saddleback. And one of them has to be Sugarloaf. So we are getting water here. I don't know if this is the stream that anybody was talking about. It is cold and delicious, but there's a stealth site over there, but the problem is it's only 3 o'clock. So this is our second night. It's not the best site because it's slanted on this hill. We're right on the AT. But it was 4:30, so we were worried we wouldn't find a spot.
Our new pump for blowing up our air mattress there. Yeah.
Started on South Notch Road. That's where they dropped us. We had a big climb, 900 feet and 3 miles up here to Old Blue, which is 3,600 feet. Then we descended Old Blue. This is where we got water, which was a mistake because we didn't know there was another water coming. But we went up Elephant Mountain, which had a little view by a bench. Came down Elephant. We're somewhere in here in this cold camping near another stream. So tomorrow we got Bemis, 3rd peak, 2nd peak, 1st peak, and we might camp somewhere down here by this old railway bed and stream. This is the ideal camping morning. Cool morning, hot coffee, hot oatmeal.
This is the Bemis Range that we're on. You can see all the peaks. I've been going up and down on this section here. Up that one over there, then down. Up that one over there, and then down.
There's Dave ahead picking blueberries.
Okay, so we reached the shelter area, we think, not 100%.
The sign over here for Bemis Mountain Lean-To.
Okay, so here's a sign right here saying Maine 17 is 4.4 miles. Sabbath Pond Lean-To, 8.2. The junctions of the Bemis Stream Trail is 2.8. South Arm Road is where we originally came from, 8.6. And Blackbrook Campsite, 8.7.
So it's saying how far is the road?
Road is 4.4.
So we haven't even moved 4 miles today, so we're not going to make our destination tonight. This way is this lean-to. Down the Blue Blazes.
So there's the sign. Bemis Lean-To 100 yards from here.
Five to 2, we're at the shelter. So the plan is to 3, 4, go to around 5 and then we set down. Okay, so we won't make it to the road, but see where we go. This is Bemis Stream Lean-To.
So there's the highway down there.
That's highway
We're gonna be crossing that highway. That's
4, I believe.
I think that little hump in the middle right there is peak number 1. So we're heading down there. And we're gonna cross that. Head off that direction there. That must be over there. Must be way over there. Must be Crocker.
That must be Saturday Pond way over there.
That's Saturday Pond, yeah.
So it's our 3rd night on the trail. Got a nice spot. Though we were worried that we were setting down too early, even though it was 4:30. We were afraid we wouldn't make it to another good spot. So we're on.
Because a lot of the trail is downhill, and it's, if you look behind us, you can see how thick the tree coverage is inside these areas. So it makes it almost difficult to find a clearing to actually set up a tent.
So you got to find a stealth site if somebody
you
set
have to
up a
find
tent.
someone already set one up.
So we're on this rock. Well, yeah, a flat rock. Some other hikers went by and said, "Oh, well, you just set your tent up on a flat rock. That's it."
Oh, hey, it works.
Well, it's a nice night. I'm a little worried about mileage. Coming down the mountain, almost to the fog bank. So how's this descent off of Bemis Peak A?
Pretty harsh, actually, compared to what we've been doing.
Some water running over there.
Oh, wow. That was a little spring.
I think it's just running off the mountain, but maybe it's a spring. So this is the first time we've ever come out of the woods and seen trail magic.
Yeah, we came out last time as well.
Well, that we've been backpacking and looked for trail magic. Last time I think we were done our backpack. But it's the first time we've ever come out and had more backpack to do. Someone's got a nice little garbage can here for garbage.
You even got a mirror
And a mirror.
for your vanity.
My skin looks okay. For AT hikers from Greg and Jerry, please sign our notebook. We want to keep track of north and southbounders.
So we're getting ready to start our river crossing here. We're already starting off. Really? Oh, that's good.
homestead. This climb up to Route 4 is pretty brutal. Mile straight up. So this is the part of the AT that we did in '08. We parked, I think, maybe in the overlook. And we went from here to the Sabbath Day Pond lean-to and back out. It was 4 miles. We did it in a day hike. We got to redo it because we never finished the other side of it. So we've actually redoing 4 miles of trail we did it 10 years ago, exactly 10 years ago. At Sabbath Day Pond getting water. I just spotted some raspberries over there, black raspberries behind Dave there. But there's a little cool wind coming across the water. Tonight's supposed to rain. We're hoping to make another couple miles today, so we're taking on water here.
So we're at Sabbath Pond. We were here in 2008. If you remember from the 2008 video, we went up and we saw the shelter up there. So from this point here, we're going to be picking up this section here and heading towards Highway 17, where our camper is. And that part starts the Sugarloaf Range, which we did already. So that will be in our next video. Alright, so now we're picking up the trail again.
Well, we just left Sabbath Day Pond and we took on water for the meal tonight. The breeze is picking up. It's supposed to rain tonight. We'd like to get a couple more miles and we're going to have to put up the tarp because tonight and tomorrow is supposed to rain. Oh wait, we tried to section hike this part by coming in this fire road. We drove all these dirt roads to find this fire road from the other end here. We did find it. GPS told us we were right on track to the shelter. We couldn't drive it, obviously. It's not drivable anymore. And we tried to bike it and it was swamp. So here it is. Swamp. So we're climbing, I think it's the whole mountain is 2,600 feet, something like that, and it says it's an unnamed mountain right after the Halton Fire Road, which is that road we just saw that was grassed in, that we tried to get in here in '08, and we saw moose actually in '08. So anyways, this goes up top of a power line. It's an unnamed mountain. So we're set up in this power line clearing. Rain tomorrow, so we got the tarp up. Well, it's our last morning.
Yeah, what's it doing out there?
It's been pouring all night. Big storm. It's probably the worst storm we've ever had in a tent as far as wind. As you can hear, all you heard all night was the tarp flapping around. So we didn't know if the tarp was blowing down. We didn't know if our packs flew away. Good thing we covered the boots because it splashed back onto the front a little bit, and you can see that it's no visibility out here. Everything is saturated.
Okay, so we are Little River campsite and we got 4.8 miles to go to get to the road. So we're almost out. We got a canoe down there. Still raining.
Still raining. There was no shelter at Swift River Shelter, which I thought there was a shelter there. But there wasn't. It was 3.8 miles from our truck.
Little River Pond campsite, 4.8.
Please do not leave food and waste unattended.
Okay then. So a couple of years, this is where we came out. We did the little river foraging right there. And we came out onto this road where we decided that we didn't want to hike anymore. Ran out of food and everything. And we headed down to that parking lot that we're at. So today, I am heading still north, and I'm going to be going up to the top of Mount Crocker, and then hopefully I'll be meeting up with Lori on the other side. Probably about 4 hours maybe. So this is a long section of the trail. We're doing probably about 10 miles across Crocker, so it's going to be one of our longer days, but that's why we split. Windy and just a little bit chilly.
Well, we're trying to get ready for a day hike up Crocker, which is hard because we just came back from backpack. Everything's wet. Boots are wet, packs are wet, coats are wet.
So a couple of years, this is where we came out. We did a little river foraging right there. And we came out onto this road where we decided that we didn't want to hike anymore. Ran out of food and everything. And we headed down to that parking lot that we're at. So today, I am heading still north. And I'm going to be going up to the top of Mount Crocker. And then hopefully I'll be meeting up with Lori on the other side. Probably about 4 hours maybe. So this is a long section of the trail. We're doing probably about 10 miles across Crocker, so it's going to be one of our longer days, but that's why we split. Windy and just a little bit chilly.
So I got to the parking fine. It's nice and warm down here in the valley. I took off my fleece. Up top it was chilly and windy, so I can imagine how the top's going to be. Very pretty day. Mountains clear.
Well, I made it to the top, South Crocker Mountain, 4,010 feet. North Crocker is about 1 mile from here, and 6.2 miles to the highway, which is the end of my trip. Well, the end of this hike, anyway. But, except for that rock climb thing that you saw me going up, the trail hasn't really been that bad. I mean, it kind of looks like this. Goes up a little steep every once in a while, but no big boulders, no cliffs. I mean, look around. I mean, we're at 4,000 feet. We're not even above tree level. So, I mean, I really thought we were going to be up above tree level, climbing over boulders, going over rock faces, but as of yet, no. And we're at 4,000 feet. Okay, so this is the view off of South Peak. There's a trail that takes you up to a viewpoint. So you can see Sugarloaf up there. Oh, hi.
So Dave was right. This is the North Peak. North Peak has no view. 4,168 feet. North Crocker Mountain. Oh, there might be a view over there. We'll go take a peek. Here's the view off the North Peak.